e sul Monte Maddalena ho messo la maglia rosa. Volavo già prima e ancora di più.
The final week opened with another masterpiece from Jonas Vingegaard, who dominated the explosive Swiss stage. In Crédit, he claimed his first win in the pink jersey and now leads the general classification with over 4 minutes on his rivals.
Wow, it's a special jersey in cycling. It's one of the ones you really want to have, and I'm just extremely happy that I now am riding in it, and it's something that makes me proud.
From Lombardy to Trentino, today's stage is dynamic and celebrates a true legend of cycling. It starts in Cassano d'Adda, the hometown of Gianni Motta, who 60 years ago won the Giro d'Italia and made an entire nation dream. From the banks of the Adda River to Lake Iseo, through Val Trompia and into the mountains of Trentino, all the way to the small town of Andalo, a land of fine wines and great food.
La maglia rosa è bella, corriamo per la maglia rosa. Quando siamo esordienti, allievo e dilettante, pensiamo di indossare la maglia rosa. Ce l'ho fatta.
The first Dolomite stage, 202 kilometers with 3,300 meters of elevation gain. After an opening flat section to Iseo, the riders will tackle Passo dei Tre Termini and Cocca di Lodrino, both third category climbs leading into the Valle dei Chiese on a steady uphill drag. On a narrow and technical road, it'll be constant ups and downs through San Lorenzo d'Orsino and Andalo, where the final KOM is located. The last ramp pitches up to 7% and crests just 1,300 meters from the finish. It could prove decisive for the stage victory. The route is ideal for a breakaway, and we may once again see Jonathan Narvaez on the attack, already a 3-time stage winner. Or perhaps a rider like Simone Gualdi, racing on home roads today.
Sì, sicuramente oggi è la tappa più vicina a casa e let's see what happens, we go step by step.
It will all depend on the peloton and Jonas Vingegaard. Will they allow the break to go? At Cassano d'Adda, temperatures are over 30 degrees Celsius. Another start under the blazing sun, but in Andalo, the weather conditions are expected to be the exact opposite.
Ed ecco che è stato dato il via ufficiale alla 17ª tappa.
As always, the start is explosive, and today more than ever, there are plenty of riders eager to get into the breakaway, but it won't be easy. Many teams have marked this stage and are quickly shutting down every attempt.
No chain at all?
Yeah.
Well, must have snapped then.
Yeah, there is no chain on the bike.
You must have snapped a few chains in your life, Jacopo.
No.
Pace is already 50 kilometers per hour.
Il vantaggio dei battistrada è di 33 secondi, uomini forti molto attivi all'inseguimento.
Era tua riserva naturale del torbiere.
After more than 40 kilometers, a group of 7 finally manages to go clear. Among them is Manuel Tarozzi, the leader of the intermediate sprint classification. The road begins to climb and the action ignites again in the peloton. Mattia Weiss is the first to crest the Passo dei Tre Termini KOM. Up front, a group of 11 attackers have formed. The peloton is at 1 minute and 30 seconds, but several riders are caught in between, trying to bridge across to the leaders. The Visma Lease team keeps the situation under control. Among the chasers are Narvaez, Ciccone and Caruso, who currently sits 13th in the general classification.
Attenzione, al chilometro 77 di gara, il ritardo del gruppo maglia rosa è di 2 minuti e 34 secondi, 2:34.
Just a few kilometers to catch their breath, and it's already time to climb towards the Cocca di Lodrino. Bemi Cavagna makes his move in the final kilometers of the climb and manages to crest the KOM first.
Second place goes to Giulio Ciccone.
Giulio Ciccone comes through in second place, chasing valuable points for the mountains classification.
Cavagna viaggia con 1 minuto e 17 secondi di vantaggio nei confronti dei 28 immediati inseguitori. Atteniamo il gruppo.
There are still over 100 kilometers to go, but Cavagna decides to continue his solo effort. The Frenchman, a strong-time trialist, takes advantage of the false flat and opens up a gap of more than 2 minutes on the chasers. Suddenly, a heavy downpour hits the race. With 70 kilometers remaining, Cavagna keeps pushing alone at the front, but today everything can change very quickly. And in fact, as soon as the road starts climbing again, the leader's advantage collapses and his attack is completely neutralized. With a sharp acceleration, Jonathan Narvaez crosses first at the intermediate sprint in Roncone, taking the Ciclamino jersey from Paul Magnier.
That's a long sprint from Narvaez, I have to say. He started from far off the intermediate sprint, but he got away with the first position, then Ciccone, Van den Bosch.
Caruso is the first to make a move and several riders go after him. Up front, a group of 10 remains. Caruso and De La Cruz have a double objective: win the stage and gain positions in the general classification.
Sono 35 i secondi di vantaggio per i 10 battistrada nei confronti degli immediati inseguitori, dove è rientrato precedentemente Pais.
Arrieta is first at the Red Bull KM. The attacks keep coming and the outcome of this stage is more uncertain than ever. Rubio leads over the Andalo KOM while the others are forced to chase.
Great, Igor, great, almost there.
With an incredible solo effort, Arrieta manages to bridge across to the two attackers, but it's not over yet.
The others are 10 seconds behind you already, 10 seconds behind you, the other three with you.
Valgren has fought valiantly for this victory. Legnerson is trying to hunt him down. 200 metres to go for the Dane. Gritting his teeth, holding off the challenge for now of Andreas Legnerson. 100 metres to go. He celebrates. He holds aloft a symbol of his victory and celebrates an immense victory, a triumph of willpower.
It's an incredible victory for Michael Valgren, who after an aggressive day on the attack manages to surprise his rivals. The Danish rider from EF Education Easy Post makes the decisive move with 1.1 kilometers to go and returns to victory in Italy 2.5 months after his win at Tirreno Adriatico. Another second place for Legnerson, now his third in this Giro. A quiet day instead for Jonas Vingegaard and the pink jersey group, who crosses the line 5 minutes and 15 seconds behind the winner.
For now, I'm happy with what I have.
Tomorrow brings stage 18, a rolling route between Trentino and Veneto, the last relatively straightforward day before the final showdown in the mountains. The Adige Valley meets the Brenta Valley near the climb to Civetano, followed by a gentle descent toward the KOM at Fastro and into the Piave Valley. In the finale comes the legendary Ca del Poggio wall, just over 1 kilometer long but with gradients touching 20% in places. Given its proximity to the finish, it could make a real difference.